Hey guys, Baradus here and welcome back to Thaumcraft 3. So, I've done a lot of work since the last episode, and I suppose the start of this episode, and maybe even the whole episode, we'll see how far we get. We'll just be showing off what I've done so far. So, you might have noticed I've got an anvil and brewing stands now. They were just because I needed them. But they were something we didn't have before, so that's something. What you might have noticed, though, is our chests are gone. All of our storage chests here. This one over here, where our little golems brought up our items, all gone. And that's because... we'll go this way. Yeah, that's right, we've got a storage room now. Not just a storage room, but if I jump up here, out of the way, it's a storage room with clay golem sorting system. So, don't click them with the wand. So we've got each golem told to pick up items, like these are for all of our crops. Cocoa, all of our different crop items. What's that guy down there? He's just got miscellaneous stuff. He's got gunpowder. So I don't have everything getting collected. It's mostly items that will either get picked up from our automatic farms or like from our mining and such like that. So we've also got our little second tallow golem now with his glass files to pick up all of our extra essentia. And if we go down here, yeah, I've also redone our essentia storage room. So I've placed these marker blocks, I think they were called, behind and underneath all of our jars, meaning that our little golem up there can carry down extra essentia and just place them in a jar wherever. He doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason to it. See, I broke down a lot of what was that? That was Viscum, I think. Yeah, a lot of carrots and some wheat. So we've got Viscum, Messia, and Victus. And a bit of Cognito too. But yeah, so we've got less space, less jars than we had before, but really, if we end up running out of jars, I'll deal with that when it happens. I don't think it'll be a problem. If we end up with too much of a certain type, which might happen with something like Messia, which I don't think has a use yet for us. But if that happens, we can just deal with it. And I just noticed there was wind blowing on my face, so sorry if there's any distortion in the mic. That happens. So our little path up to the upper levels over here now instead of over there, meaning we can just have a straight flat drop down, no falling down to the staircase anymore, which is nice. If we come down here, we've got some extra storage. That's just for cobblestone at the moment. And here we have some cool things. So, this mirror and this hungry chest are linked to our mob system down here. So all of our little collector golems that were running all our items up are gone now. And actually I'll show you this anyway. Yeah, they're all gone, which is probably for the best because they're a little bit unreliable. Some of them tended to fall down here and get stuck. Oh, okay. But yeah, that's fine. I just noticed we don't seem to have any sound. I'll just get that fixed up and be back. Okay. Apparently Minecraft was turned right down, so I'm not sure if that affects the sound for you guys or if it's just for me, but if it's too quiet at the start, that's why. So, we've got... I'll just open up the gate. Basically, I dropped down the floor a little further here and added in a water stream, but I found that even on this single tile of water, mobs wouldn't die from fall damage anymore. Which seems odd because if a player fell down from that height, they would die. Guaranteed. So I had to make it wash them along and then they'll float up into this down here, just a standard mob drowner. And then the items fall down and get washed into our magic mirror and go up to the top. So that was just a quick little change I did just to make this a little bit more reliable, although it doesn't actually work anymore now because, well, I believe it's because the mobs take so long to drown that they actually despawn most of the time. So it really doesn't work anymore. But that's fine, we're working on a new system anyway. Which leads me to this chest and mirror. So this one is connected up to our arcane bore. And as you can see, I'm going to have to turn that off soon because it's overloading our sorting system. As you can see, we have these golems will cart up to this chest here, and this is our main chest that all of the clay golems will grab items from. So it's a bit bottlenecked at the moment, but that's mostly just because of the amount, the sheer number of items that our arcane bore is giving us now. So it's just night time now. I'll sleep for the night and I'll be back. Alright, it's daytime, we're back. So here we have our arcane bore. So the first time it bored, I set it on this block here, or that block up there actually, but it bored a 5x5 circular area, so that was fine. But I've upgraded it. Oh, that's a wisp. I've upgraded it here. We now have a Wand of Excavation with Potency 3 and Frugal 3. That's broken, so I need to grab it. We also have a Diamond Pickaxe of Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3 and Fortune 2. And I got that one on my first try with a level 30 enchant, which I think was lucky because it appears to be the best we can get. And this one took 3 or 4 pickaxes to find. But yeah, basically it just spits items into the mirror which come out on top of the hungry chest in our base. And with this wand and this pickaxe, it's mining. Oh, I'll see if I can put them in there and still get the values. Yeah, we're width 11, speed +4 with the fortune 2. So it's really cool. I ended up going through quite a few diamond pickaxes just mining out these areas while I was waiting. So what else can I show you? Oh yeah, we've also got a mirror on the ceiling above our crucible now. So we just throw items in there and they drop straight into our crucible. No more dropping things beside it and around it and over it and all that annoying stuff. And we've got another one that drops items. I'll just break that. See, it drops items down straight into our arcane infernal furnace, which is also handy. And yeah, you can see our little sorting system at work. The golems seem to get pushed into the chests, which is a bit odd. You see here, you can see him standing in the chests, so sometimes you open them and they're watching you. So they're a little bit buggy, but it's not a problem. As long as they can get back into their tunnels behind, they seem to always run around there to place items. So it's good. What else do I have to show you? Yeah, I know. Let's go have a look at the glass box. So I don't know, I think I was waiting for the arcane bore at one point, and I just decided to put this is our little dark aura node thing that we've had here since the beginning. So I just put a glass box around it, and now it just slowly fills up with wisps as I'm working. So if you noticed I can't see that, that's because my goggles... Were they goggles? They weren't goggles of revealing. Yeah, my goggles just broke, so I'm going to have to make some more of them, and everything else is getting a bit bad too. But that's okay, because I'll go to our next area. Alright, so we're in our ravine mining ouch entrance area. So we come down here and hopefully don't get attacked by anything. Nope. So we go in here, and we have the spider dungeon that I found at the very start of our playthrough. So I've turned it into a handy little mob trap, which, if it wants to start working anytime soon. There we go. Ooh, they're in armor and everything. Okay, yeah. So I initially made it so that the channel ran across the front of the spawner and dropped them around here. But they would only spawn about 6 of them. So I think there's a... there is, I just can't remember when it got added, but there's a limit to how many mobs can actually spawn near the dungeon. So that you don't get like ridiculous numbers when you're nearby and just get swamped every time. But the fix to that is just to run them just out to there, so they no longer affect the cap around the spawner and they can just keep spawning. So I just sit up here, go AFK for a little bit, and I can get plenty of XP. It's not as fancy as a blaze farm in the Nether. They're a lot better for this, but this was quick and easy, and I just make up some what are they called? Healing 2 splash potions to throw at them, just to get them down quick. I think 3 healing 2 potions will kill everything inside our little box. But you have to remember they're healing potions, not damage potions, because I think damage potions will actually heal these guys. But yeah, that's our XP system, so that's how I've been getting XP to enchant all of my picks and wands. And yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks to the couple of people, I don't have your names written down at the moment, who mentioned that there were chests underneath the greatwood trees with spider webs on them, or cobwebs, or whatever. I actually went back and checked them out. Yeah, the ones over there, and there was a couple of others I saw on the way, and got a few bits and pieces, a few thaumium tools, I think a couple of thaumium swords as well, but nothing overly amazing. None of the relic shards or knowledge fragments or whatever they're called that I thought I should be finding in chests but haven't yet. So yeah, this will just be a quick little episode just to catch you guys up on what I've been doing off camera. And I guess in the next one we'll just get straight back into the research for a bit. So yeah, alright, I'll see you in the next one.